because I think your message is really hopeful and it's very empowering because you're basically, through the research, reminding all of us, listen, your body is designed to burn fat. Your body is designed to burn through fuel. If you understand the science, then you're going to look at the topic of losing weight for overall health in a very different way because you can tap into your metabolism.
Yeah. So our metabolism is hardwired in our body, just like in a laptop. You know, the operating system is hardwired out of the box. It's going to be firing up. And our metabolism is designed to store energy, and it stores it into our body fat, and it burns energy just to allow us to do ordinary things. You don't have to run a marathon to burn energy. I mean, that'll burn a lot of energy, but doing the laundry, washing the dishes, walking up a bunch of steps, making the bed, that also burns energy. Okay, talking on the phone burns energy. Moving your fingers to scroll down your social feed burns energy. By the way,
it's not getting rid of the visceral fat that, none of us really want.
Right. So movement of any sort will actually burn some energy. So I'm trying to make sure people understand that any kind of movement is a good start. By the way, studies have actually shown that even fidgeting, shaky the leg, tap, tap, tap. All right. Those actually rev up your metabolism as well by burning down some energy, but nothing substitutes from a burn perspective from actually really getting into motion. Because when you're burning down, when you need fuel to burn, it's like driving really fast on the highway. You're going to burn down the fuel in your tank a little bit more. And that fuel is really the fat, the energy stored in body fat. So what are some of the great ways to actually burn down body fat? Going for a walk, for 30 minutes, anybody can do. Going for a run, if you can do it, if your knees are good, I would consider doing that. Swimming, great way to actually burn down extra body fat. It doesn't put too much stress on your bones or your muscles. Dancing is a great way. So the amount you intake food, the quality of the fuel that you're actually putting into your body, the amount of fuel you're putting in your body is one side of the equation, and you can control that. So that's super good news because just cut down a little bit and then burning down the fuel that's been accumulated. Now, some people say, well, look, I have a really big body and I haven't been able to lose this fat. It's not going to happen overnight because guess what? You have been accumulating those extra tanks on your pickup truck for a long time. Those extra cans of gasoline that you've been piling up for a long time. It's going to take some time to burn it down. You got to be patient. So whenever you see these things like lose, X number of pounds in 2 weeks or 10 days, if you can do that, all right, it won't be sustainable. You're looking for sustainable, healthy fat burn.
On this topic, it would probably be helpful if you could just explain what fat is. Because I think it's something that we talk about in culture and then we get upset at ourselves over when it starts accumulating. But as a medical doctor and a researcher and an expert on metabolism,